rocking the boat a whole lot more. Welcome back, everybody. This is Too Old to Be Gaming, and this is the Last Caretaker playthrough. We left off trying to provide power to those racks as well as needing the materials to repair them, and we have not completely explored the Lazarus Complex. What we were going to do is I had some skill points. We had leveled up to level 10, and I know I wanted to get the petrol tank, but I don't think I'm going to need it at the moment. So again, I'm going to hold on to these points, but let me do the enhancers. Let me get that to 20. Let me get this to 35. I'm going to increase the pressure. So at some point, we're going to have to go underwater. Increase my scrapper. I don't know why I didn't. Could have sworn I had a couple of other backups, but I guess not. I had the chance to do it upstairs. I didn't do it. All right, so I know we got to get power to that main area. I don't know if there's any other power areas from the top, but that's way up higher than we are down here. So I am going to grab some material, and I'm going to start making a chain of power cables up to that level. And I also am going to take some materials with me, a little bit of everything, because I know I got to repair those racks, and it takes a little bit of a lot of stuff. So I will catch up with you when I've completed it or something interesting happens. I went ahead and I'm just showing you what I did. Connected to the ship, a couple of connectors, went up the wall. Got a connector right there at the lip. Then with that, that's an easy run. Straight through here, through that. See, why doesn't it let me? So straight through there, into the rack, which I repaired, but it's still not complete because I haven't done the guiding light relay. So yeah, so once I powered this up, turned the switch on, I got a whole new quest, and it told me I needed to go to the seeds, to a specific location called the seed vault, and it said something about submerged. So it looks like we're going to have to go diving. We're not done with this location yet, so I need to go up and do the guiding light, which is charge the navigational array and repair the communications array. So when I realized I had paused and wasn't recording, I was just over there doing some inventory management with some items, taking a few items that I think I'll need. To go up to the top and fix the relay. This isn't the way to the roof, but I know there is at least one other room in here that I need to clear out. All right, looks like we got a balcony out here. Some solar panels, but oh shoot, I don't think I didn't bring enough items to repair everything, but we got some things to kill. These little guys are not terrible, so I like to use the shocker gun. That's right, buddies. Alright, let's get these guys dead. Clear out this, whatever this thing is, so it doesn't grow back. Called a robot squid. Don't know if that's really what the name is. Like I say, upstairs, I'll go up to the rooftop and we will climb up that relay station and hopefully get everything repaired, which is back over here by the main elevator to the top. So lots of stuff here to scrap. Room to the left, I haven't cleared that out yet. Yep, we got to go up there. I'm assuming I can't get in here until I repair the relay. I'm sure there's just like the other one, there's just going to be a lot of parkour action. And really, some of those jumps like that you really shouldn't be able to make. That's interesting. All right. Another jump. It's a good thing you grab it automatically. Yeah, that little up and over is a little sketchy. Because you kind of feel like you're going to go up and over the railing. All right. So if I die on the way down, it'll be a little easier getting up. In one of these things, don't look down. Oh. Double back. Oh, that's sketchy. Nope. Oh my goodness. Continue from last backup. Well, we found out what happens when you miss a jump. I wonder how many I'm going to miss. All right, so you've seen the majority of it. I'll catch up to you when I'm up at the top, so thank goodness I did a save game down here. All right, I made it up. I died twice trying to get over to that one little short little jump. Oh no, don't what? Oh, what happened? How come it have on me? Oh my God. What happened to everything? I had it on me. Oh, when I Oh. What a maroon. I guess when at some point I dropped down, saved, and when I died, came back, I didn't pick up those items that I dropped on the floor. Son of a biatch. Thanks for your service, buddy. I don't know where that ledge goes, but let's see if I can get on this ladder, go down, come back up, or climb back up the ladder to repair the relay. Not my finest hour. And it's getting dark. Got that done. Now I need to go charge the relay, and down we go. And of course it's getting nighttime, so hope we won't see any of those stupid slugs. Man, if I had to go back up and do that parkour jump, I just might have been rage quitting. All right, I'll catch up with you here in a moment. So there's something I haven't done in order to get in here. Petco, oh. Okay, so maybe there was a room. Yeah, or is it power? Is it just a power issue? I don't think so. No. Okay, so there's a room or two that I haven't got into, so maybe that's what I need to go and clear out to come back up here. So when I figure that out, I will get back with you. This is one of the two rooms up top that I hadn't cleared out yet. Again, I'm looking for that the terminal that I need to unlock that one room. I don't know if it's in this one or the other one. I have cleared out a portion of this room, but obviously not enough. All right, that cleared that one. Not all that horribly hard to hit. I don't see one of those terminals in here, but we'll look here in a moment. Okay, that one's done. I know one of the ammos I can make has a small area effect explosion. I don't know how to change the ammo. What is this? Ascent to the final evacuation waves. You know what? About 8 people. Children in the last exodus. What, 5? Notable final departure set. They're not sending tons of people up. A few people at a time. Loot all. What are these things? Let's see. Physique fuel. I think I've seen this before. It's nutrition. A smoothie-like consistency. Best injection. I'm assuming I'll need these things when I spawn the humans, or at least give them some food while they're, traveling to the stars, a mind surge, because it has the stuff like intelligence, life expectancy, strength, health, weight. But those are all stats, I think. Wouldn't doubt if it's something like, the more of these you give, the better humanity has a chance to survive. And do I have enough items here? I do not. To repair it, but it is a food processor. I think I jumped in. There we go. I jumped in here before, but there was one of these things in there, and I think these squids in here, or octopus in here, and I just ran out of ammo. All right, I will go downstairs, dump this stuff off in front of the scrapper, and then try to figure out how to get to the other room, because that must be where that terminal is. What do I get for anything special? Just bio. Alright, well, I am looking to get that last room, which is back over there. I went ahead and ran power all the way over here to the fabricator and the scrapper. And I picked up all the minor stuff here. And I have just a little bit of more trash to deposit. So while that is doing its thing, so I came back out the door, the main door. I think that's the way you go down to go to your boat. I came up the ladders here. Okay, I'll click that. Oh, I didn't even realize, but yeah, it was a green 2 badge. This is not the one I was thinking it was. Close that so nobody sneaks up behind me. Still don't see a Pepco. What is this? Discovery. New log data. Blueprints. Oh, another memory item, which I suspected it was. Ability and logic. Adaptability and logic. Just power down. Right there at your workstation. What's that? Well, let's take it apart and figure it out. I think I've actually seen that before. I'm going to go ahead and keep searching, scrapping, and looting until I find what I need to do, and I'll catch up with you when I find what I need. I need to learn how to start and stop the pause. All right, let's see if it's in here. It's really like the only place it could possibly be. And there it is. God dang it. Security. Pumps. I'm assuming if I can see it, I can get wherever I need to go. There's the boat. That's the power. Security. Yeah, we went through this. We can see everything. So I'm assuming we can now get into that one room to turn on the broadcast antenna. And that's it. So I'm assuming just by reading that, which I kind of thought we did. close that up. Now can I get over here? Hall of Humanity authorization acquired. I mean, what am I missing? Oh my goodness, one of these things. I'm such a stupid ass. The freaking the pet station's right here. I've been running around this stupid thing for hours and hours, or literally days in the damn game. But I didn't ever say, hey, I need to come over here and read this, because I just assume all the pet stations were the same. But here it is, acquire Hall of Humanity authorization. How freaking stupid. Oh, now the door's open, the little things are out there crawling around. All right, so let me get up there, try to redeem myself from this embarrassment, and we'll clear that room out. Yep, there's a bunch of those little robots right there. All right, let's get our guns out. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch more inside. Whoop. Popping them like this. Did I clear them out? Looks like it. How freaking embarrassing, man. God dang it. Can't do much without power. What do you mean? Repair communication array? I did. It says check repair communication. Charge. It's a dummy. How can I power it up if I'm not connected? Oh, sun's coming up. Moon's going down. Sometimes just getting frustrated with my stupidity. Alright, it's charging. And it's struggling to charge, but fortunately it's daylight. While that's charging, I'm going to do some scrapping and looting. Get the gun out. Whoa! Terminated. Thank goodness I just saved it. Sweet noise. That one got me. I think I need to make some more shells. Now the question is, will it, if it crashes, will it crash into the sea? Oh! Got me while I was in here. Took some direct hits, so I need to heal up. Hopefully these robots don't regenerate their health. Alright, let's see if we can take this clown out. You move slower if you're aiming. Come on, get inside. Retreat to safety. Oh! Using up all my vitality over here. Taking cover. Ooh, got shot with that one. Sweet, one down. Well, with all that shooting going on, let's see if I can get this thing to fabricate. I see 3 little robots down. I'm still hearing their engines. You know what? I'm here. 7. Dismantle this guy because he's blocking my entrance. Sure sounds like more than one up there. Alright, one more down. Okay, yeah, there are only 4. Alright, scrap these suckers down because they're noisy. Half the noise is down. Aluminum, bio, mesh. Right, how do I get up on the roof here? Right, climbed up. How come this one's not making any noise? I think this is where we get some of the carbon fiber, titanium, once we scrap the scraps. You know how you get to that platform up there? That fight took way too long because I was trying to make ammo in my inventory. And whenever you pull out a tool or a gun, your fabrication stops. So it took me a while to realize that I should just use the fabricator. We got in there, we turned on the beacon, but I'm assuming it's fully charged now because I've been screwing around with this for a long time. Fully charged and on.
The relay sings clearly now. Coordinates have been received.
So you can see the text.
The answers we seek rest within Norfolk Grave. These crumbling chambers hold humanity's last secrets.
Echoes of the Grave explore the submerged Norfolk Grave to uncover the secrets of the vault. Which one? So all of these kind of popped up. I don't think any of these were here before. That's where we went before, unknown. And maybe it was submerged, not above ground. Which is why when we went there, we didn't see anything. So maybe it's underwater. But isn't that... But it says Norfolk or something like that? Yeah, explore the submerged Norfolk Grave to uncover the secrets of the vault. Well, which one of these is that? I don't know. All of these popped up. So we just got to go to each of them until we figure out the one we need. And I'm assuming I can take some of this stuff back. In preparation for this upcoming sea voyage, I'm just going to go back through the facility, scrap the items that I can, recycle those scrapped items, and take everything out to the boat and just do some preparations. I'll catch up with you shortly. And with that, we also got a new level. Let's see where we're at. Again, don't really know what items are relevant or not. It's kind of hard to say no to a new gun. I'm not going to pass up a better rifle. Large storage container. You know, I'm going to get a water tank because we may need something with the water. Yeah, I may go back to that one POI where they had the petrol oil because it wasn't very far from here. Go back to it and get all the petrol off that since I've got the one tank. Don't know when I'm going to need what. But with that, I am going to end the episode here. I'll think about, again, where I'm going to put these points. Again, since it said something about diving, I may hold off until I get to wherever we're going to go to find out how deep I can dive. Pretty much finished up the Hall of Humanity, and we're about to leave. Before I left yesterday, I went in and did a bunch of upgrades on the ship. I upgraded all of the windmills to the next level. I added 2 more solar panels up at the top. Those are like the second levels. So ultimately, we're heading over to the Norfolk grave, but I want to go back over to where the petrol was, because I got a tank, so I want to go and get the petrol out of there. The other thing that I built was this water purifier, so I've got it connected to the pump, which is part of the ship. It takes in the water. Obviously, you've got electricity, and then I put down a freshwater tank, so I have a full freshwater tank. And I just did some organization down here below. Actually, I'm going to take, and I want to pick this up. Oh, I got to go lower. How much does that weigh? 10 kilograms, a decent amount. I'll take that with me. The other thing that I realized yesterday, because I made the comment before about how come I can make some of the items but not others when you're fabricating, but yet I can make it in my backpack basically. Well, come to find out, there is a craft from containers feature with this fabricators. It can pull from so far away, but unfortunately, if any of the storage boxes that I had were past this little line right here, if they were up against the wall, it was outside of the range of the fabricator. So I'm not 100% sure even these over here on this side are within the range yet. So I basically obviously I made the large containers, got them stacked. They're not in alphabetical order anymore. I had them stacked on top of one another, which was nice, but they did eventually fall over because the lid kind of opens up like that, or a wave knocked them over. So right now I just got them all stashed, but it looks like, at least in the position that they're at, everything that I have I can make because it's not grayed out. So what I intend to do before I head out today is I am lacking on some of those higher tech materials like the carbon fiber, and I did find some other items I'd never seen before. There was something glass and some neutronium. Yeah, so this neutronium, and then there's also some special glass I had never seen before. Must be back over here. Again, everything's not in order. This plasma glass. So those are new in addition to like titanium. I did kill those 4 angels robots flying around up top, and I didn't get anything special out of them. But I think where you get those higher tech items is from the high tech scrap. And I believe some of the high tech scrap, in addition to the robots and stuff like that, you might be able to get them from things like computers and stuff like that. So I'm going to run back through the building real quick and see about, because I know I left some computers and monitors that I didn't scrap because I just want to haul them around. So I'm going to take my scrapper, just kind of run through the building and scrap, anything that says high tech, scrap at them. And as we mentioned, I'm going to go back to this fuel station, get the petrol. I'll kind of ignore that, but then head up to the Norfolk grave. Maybe I'll stop by this on the way. Not quite sure yet. So, all right. So I will catch up with you once I've gone through, and if I am getting some of those high-tech scraps, I'll show a few of the items that we can see them in. I'm up one of the, I don't know, whatever this little balcony area was, which I kind of left everything alone. But with holding your scrapper tool with you, you can see high-tech scrap, the computer, high-tech scrap from the electronics. So pretty much it looks like anything electronic is you get tech scraps. Oh, there's tech scraps and high-tech scraps. I didn't realize there was a difference. So definitely want to do that. We'll take the high-tech scraps and the tech scraps, put them in the scrapper and see what we get. Yeah, here's a ultra tech scrap. Yeah, one other thing that I didn't realize, again, I was up here taking down all the tech and high-tech stuff, that each one of these like human leftover memory items is a new entry into the log. When you go to the Petco and you look at, I forget exactly what it calls, like the log, and there was a whole bunch of missing, 1 of 32, 1 of 24, whatever, you know, entries. And so each of these little human items, like the basketball, the bowling pins, the teddy bears, and those other things that are called like memory items, cameras, uh, add an entry into that log. What I'm doing is right now just dumping all of the scrap items here, and then I'll come back through a little later, scrap them kind of individually to see if we get something different, from the ultra tech to high tech to super high tech. So right now I'm going to wait till I get everything done, then figure that out. I went around the Hall of Humanity rig and basically looked for anything that had tech, high tech, ultra tech, super high tech, whatever other techs are, and picked up and scrapped them, and they're all in this big huge pile here. And I also picked up whatever the memory items that I could find as well. So what I'm going to do is basically load up all of this stuff, which is going to really encumber me. And I'm doing this just so I can try to load up stuff or put stuff in the scrapper basically one at a time. Okay, you can roll away, no problem. I don't know what this one is here. That's tech scrap. Put that away. Might as well connect myself to the charger. Charge up while I'm doing this. Now I want, again, this stuff's probably not in alphabetical order. Split. Okay, so we have tech scrap, high tech scrap, and ultra scrap. What do we get if we just put, and again, I don't know if this is randomized or if you get the same thing every time. Or that ultra tech gives neutronium and plasma gel. But again, I only had one of those, so I really can't compare. That was a high tech. Carbon fiber and aluminum. You know what? Just okay. Carbon fiber and aluminum. Let's do another one. See if we get the same thing. Okay, that's the same material. I'll just do a third one. Split. Okay. So it looks like you get the same amount, so it's not random. So one of those. Like polyurethane, silicon, and gold. Let's see if I guess if it doubles, we know. Polyurethane, gold, and silicon. So 2 out of 2. We'll do a third one just to confirm. So it doesn't seem to be random. Polymer, gold, and silicon. They even come out in the same order. Too bad I only got the one Ultratech item in there. Alright, I'm going to let all that burn and churn. So that was the experiment with the variety of those tech items. So I just thought I'd show that. I'm going to scrap this stuff, load this stuff up, haul all this stuff back to the ship, and then we're going to head out to the next area, probably to get that petrol gas. Stuff's spitting out pretty quick over there, so I need to get that and go. Picking up those memory items and then providing entries into the log. And you can see the list of all of these log entries has gotten significantly higher. And I guess each one of these items you find adds an actual entry to each log. Basically just been using the electric engine. It's slower, but it's free. So let me bring up the anchor and we will head out to the petrol rig over there. I'll see you when I get there, unless something interesting comes up. I did go down below and turn on the diesel engine as well as the electric engine just to see if you can run them both at the same time, and obviously you can because we're going close to 40 kilometers an hour, but we are burning through some of our diesel fuel. I do have a diesel fuel in the tank. I do have that biodiesel generator in the cabin, in the salon down below. So I'll run like this for a couple of minutes before I stop. Oh yeah. These sharks. Can we attack the sharks? Aim. There you go. I think I was aiming too high. And does he... do damage? I'm assuming he does damage to the boat. You know what? Maybe I should get some forward momentum going. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Get forward momentum. Don't really know if I'm hitting them or not. Maybe I'm going too fast. Alright, with that, I got his attention. Something out of ammo. Now, why is this in auto mode? Is there an auto mode and I just missed it? Didn't understand it? Alright, I'm assuming I can go over, jump over there, climb on top of that shark and dismantle him. Making several assumptions here. 7 scrap, high tech, and tech scraps. Did take quite a bit of ammo though. I don't know if another one of these sharks will... Oh no! Well, I backed away, I started all over. That's a little crappy. My energy level is almost 0. I didn't want to go over to that buoy without energizing myself. So you can kill the sharks. Wow, you're almost fully... Figured it'd be easier just to swim over here than to try to maneuver the ship. I jump up. Okay, I can. Can't lift it. Okay. In the buoy, I found some materials. Take all. Nothing super. I should be rocking the boat a whole lot more. Trying to jump on the board. Now, I would assume that would be... We're charged. Let's see what we get out of the shark this time. Got to remember to keep kind of pushing towards them. Otherwise it'll start all over with the scrapping. God, that sucks. Trying to do this before all those little slugs start showing up. But see, every one of those attempts, see, that's what really blows. Every one of those attempts that stopped, it started over with the battery cycle. So yeah, that is kind of crappy. All right, high-tech scraps, good. There you go, fuel depot over there. All right, I'll catch up with you if something interesting happens or when we're on the fuel depot. I have connected back up to the petrol station. I'm really just here for the petro, which, oh, I guess I came on the other side of the dock, so there is just a little bit here. All right, Let me wait till this other tank is done. Not quite sure the problem it's having. And then I'll scrap down these tanks and we'll move on. Empty. Let's just scrap you down, and we'll do one more look around to see if there's anything we left, and we'll move on to the next thing. And I don't know if you try to scrap these with the fuel on the inside, what exactly happens. Probably should save the game and give that a try and see what happens, right? Get that cable up. And got you destroyed. Let's see, was there anything I missed? I don't believe there's any other petrol, so we can scrap these. Oh yeah, here's something. It's weird. Why couldn't I pull that off? Yep. Quite a bit of these things in here. Almost. Sights off a little bit. Two more down here. Alright, that looks like it. It does look like I missed certain items. The family was down there for, what, 6 days? Yeah, looks like we are done with this location. I will see you over at... what is that? The grave area, unless I come across something interesting. Before we head out, how much petrol did we get? We got... does it tell me? If I do that, 1,700 out of 2,000. Some, not a lot. Decided to attack another shark here. I think one time I got down to like 99% and it got pushed away. And let's see, did I pick up everything? Yeah, it looks like it. We are heading over to the grave, Norfolk grave. You can tell the waves, and I've got white caps where we didn't have them before. Don't know if it's just the location or the depth or higher winds. So a little bit of a different ocean state. But like I said, the waves don't seem to be slowing me down any, which is nice. And obviously the Norfolk grave is something that's submerged, so hopefully it's not so deep that I can't get to it with my settings. I do have some points and enhancements that I can use if it's lower than what I can swim down to. So let me anchor up here in a moment. We'll see how good of an anchor job I did, and we'll see what's down below me. I could not go very deep, so I may have to put all of this into... no, not all of it, but let me put at least 10 more points. Well, what did I have before? At least 10 points in there. And let's see if that will get me down low enough. If not, then I'll use all of those points. So we have some skill points, which I've been neglecting. If it calls this stuff, that means I'm going to have to do something with it here pretty soon. So I wonder if there's some breathing apparatus we're going to have to do. Let me get the laser light. Breacher barrel. And I've been calling this a silencer, but it's a suppressor barrel. But I think I was using the terms silencer. Oh, there is a red dot sight. And you come over here, and you have to click E, so it's just awkward. So, edit, none. All right, well, edit. Oh, those are the same two things, huh? edit the left side, add that, edit the top, put that. I guess that's the other side. There's something else. All right, let's get out, pull it up. That is a little, that is better. Laser sight, not exactly lined up. Put that away. G inspect. Okay, inspect would have brought this up as well. So E, since I have that, well, that is a suppressor, silencer. But do these animals hear me and stuff? All right, let's see how good of a parking job we did. Not bad, not bad at all. Light. Flashlight doesn't do too much. Container. All right, pick that up. Another memory deal. I'm guessing I don't need oxygen. Just a matter of juice. I'm assuming if I get too close to those things. Wow. Don't quite know what happened there. Seemed like I got sucked down. The suppressor works really well. Here's a hole, but you know, before I go down there, am I missing, or is it just reducing the damage so much? I don't want those to pop and come down after me. Oh, there's a book. All right, there's the problem when you look down. Put that away. Go down. See, when you're swimming, you got to kind of look down like that, and you're looking at your belly. What's down here? Go down. Why aren't you going down? What? Uh-oh. Go up. Well, now that's a problem. So let me go back into here. Enhancers. Pressure. I'm going to do to 20 or to 30. So you can't go down. You got to kind of go down in circles. All right. Unless I'm misunderstanding how diving works. All right. Let's go up. Enhancers. Whoop, wrong thing. Pressure. I'm just going to put them all in here, just not worry about it. Go to 50. Really have no idea where I'm going. Well, that thing's huge. That's what she said, right? Was an air pocket or something up here? Oh, there is an air pocket. Alright, you look like you're trying to run away. Stupid me, I did not bring anything to regenerate. So should have got me back, what, to 96? And I'm already out of ammo, almost out of ammo. Healing station, a little bit of healing. Mr. Robot. I'm guessing this is where I'm supposed to be. God, those things are just monstrous. A little bit of a parkour challenge, it seems like. The robot was kind of showing me where to jump. Plus there's light. Over there. Seems like an awful long way to jump. And if there wasn't game physics, I would not have made it. Creepy sounds. A light, a door. Yeah, should have brought a canister of powers.
You found it.
Oh, sweet.
The Pico terminal here should hold
There's
the
one.
information we've been searching for. Retrieve the information swiftly. Our path to the seed vault will be clear.
Let me do some looting. Well, I didn't mean to heal. I meant to do a save because I don't want to go back through just to get here. Well, that looks like one of those space age things. Yeah, pretty freaking foolish. I'm glad they had this bottle here, otherwise I would have to go all the way back. So I would assume it's something on here we need. Acquire seed vault. Prometheus authorization. Retrieving. Retrieving. Please wait. They need to play like that elevator music. Ding dong dong. Download complete. Have a nice day, Caretaker.
Ahead lies a sanctuary
thank you.
granted to only the finest caretakers. A legacy carefully preserved, waiting just for you.
Waiting just for me. I think this is one of those, yep, ultra tech scrap. Take the high-tech stuff. I forget exactly how many meters I came down. I don't think I really needed the 50. Thank you for your service, buddy. Alright, there is a new seed vault over there. That's ultimately where we need to go to. This thing's something I can hack? Nope. Now, save a backup, and let's get the bejesus out of here. And I don't have a map, but that's ultimately where we're going to go. 3.3 kilometers in whatever direction that is. Locate the seed vault. Okay, that's the seed vault, and then go back. Sail to the seed vault, Prometheus. Authorization has been granted. See, now why does it tell me locate the seed vault, retrieve, locate a seed vault? Rumors of it speak hidden to the north. So if when I go there, is both of these gonna close out? Or all right. I guess we get out kind of the same way we came in. There is probably other items and stuff around here to find, secrets. I'm not really sure. Can I jump out here? Nope. That's that is a pane of glass that's not breaking under the weight of the water, being 50, 40, 50 meters down. All right, let us clear out of here. Yeah, you only had to go down just like 40 meters. So a diving depth of, what, 43 meters is all you really needed. Stay low. Oh, there's those slugs. And that is a monstrous, whatever those things are, octopi. So I got a little bit of time. Hopefully they won't attack me as long as I think I'm in the sunlight. Shouldn't be an issue. Well, that's what I say. All right. Lessons learned on that. Just get the hell out and go up. Holy crap. Well. Just get the hell out of here. Got what I needed. If I'm a robot, why don't I have a propeller on my butt? Better not crash. Better not crash. Son of a... Okay, it didn't crash. Had a few of those. Just in case it does. With that, we are going to the seed vault, which is this thing that's up over here. So hopefully you guys... Let's see, did I pick up anything? I just picked up a couple of memory items. Like I said, there's probably a lot more stuff down below. But after getting killed so quickly with those slugs, I wasn't going to take a chance. So I am going to end the episode here. I'm just going to do some inventory management, put this stuff away. I used all of my enhancers. I went down probably 7 or 6 pressure points more than I needed to get down below, but maybe there's going to be something else that comes up. And I will end the episode here. Again, I'll hold off on these 16 points. Again, trying to figure out what is needed. Yeah, I should have taken a power canister with me, but I didn't because I'm a dummy. If you enjoyed yourself, please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment. It helps grow the channel, and I will see you at the seed vault unless I find something interesting on the way, like this tower over here. I'm sure it's one of those things you got to climb all the way up to the top. Oh yeah, I bet it is. It's one of these rigs. You go to it, and it probably shows what's in the area, kind of like what we did the Lazarus Complex. We climbed up there, got that beacon activated. We climbed over here, got this beacon activated, and it showed us everything that's around us versus just looking line of sight. So not sure if I'll do that or not, but we'll see what happens in the next episode. If you enjoyed yourself, please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment. It helps grow the channel. This is Too Old to Be Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.